Na, oké, most van kép. Akkor üdvözlet mindenkinek. Itt vagyunk a Shadow of the Tomb Raider végigjátszásának a folytatásában. Megtaláltuk Jonát, úgyhogy keressük a várost. Annyi gyorsan megcsinálok, hogy minél kevesebb laggom legyen. Ami fölösleges, az kilevel. Jó. Na, lássuk. Oké, kell valahol lejutni.
Sure this is a path?
Come on, stay close to me.
This is definitely not a path.
Jó van, Jonah, ne szalljál, amíg engem látsz.
Oh. Oh!
Almost there.
Almost there. Heard that before. Oh, gotcha!
Oh.
You're right?
I'm okay. Just a couple more steps.
Okay. Okay.
You're all right.
I'm okay. I'm okay.
Ilyen ősi helyen vagyunk mi, nem tudom, ez érdekes.
Who do you think built all this?
It could have been the Inca. They knew a lot about hydraulics.
Amerika, akkor ez közel lesz.
I hope that this structure is here because we're on our way to that village. The bridge is down.
This depicts the Incan god Kon. He was the son of Inti, the sun god, and Pachamama, the moon goddess. Kon was in charge of the wind and the rain, although in some legends he was only in charge of the weather that came from the south, while his brother Pachacamac was in charge of weather that came from the north.
Ez csupa olyan írás, amiben egy szót cseréltek, de oké. Úgy látom, Lara nagyon unja már Jonának a silánkozását, amit valahol meg is tudok érteni. Nem vagyunk az hozzászokva, hogy egy fegyvertelen ember kísérgesse minket, nem igaz?
You wanna try it?
I think I'll stick to the bottles you found in the cargo from the plane.
This describes something nearby. Two serpents guard life and death. I lie trapped within the eternal struggle.
Oh.
You know, if I had known how much time I'd spend in the wilderness, I'd have paid more attention in Boy Scouts.
Wasn't your thing?
Well, my family situation meant we didn't get to do a lot of stuff like that.
Okay.
What about you? Ever do Girl Scouts or nature camp as a kid?
Does boarding school count?
I don't know. Does it?
Probably not. But Roth showed me some things. I always preferred the company of adults anyway.
I'll miss that guy.
Me too.
Rothot elvesztettük egy Trinity elleni harcban. Itt van valami.
With Eli gone, your arm should heal quickly.
Yeah. I feel a lot better already.
Még van, de kevesebb. Ott van Jonah, akkor mi más mellett megyünk. Na gyere szépen ide! Mégse. Pedig azt a hidat le kéne valahogy dönteni. Aj, mi van? Nem hiszem, hogy vízbe jó ötlet beleugrani. Úgyhogy menjünk Jonahhoz. Itt mi van?
The canopa serves as a receptacle for offerings of cocoa and animal tallow. The stuffed canopa is thrown into the farmer's field at the start of the harvest season as a gift for Pachamama, the mother god. It is said, if the present is accepted, the farmer will yield large crops in a successful breeding season.
Ősi teáskanna. Na. Éljük. Jó. Van. Wow.
It's too heavy. Give me a hand. Nothing.
Okay. Let's let it go. Slowly.
Beállítások. Na jó, nem ad fejtődést. Oké. Akkor gondolkozhatunk. Egy izére van szó. Tehát... tévedtem ezúttal. Jó, egy hidat kell aktiválni. Mégiscsak lehet kell valamit csinálni. A pisztolyom. Nincs pisztolyom. Ez érdekes. Mi van akkor? Azt hiszem tudom, mit kell csinálni. Jó, oké, azt csináljuk, hogy ezt. Ez nagyon érdekes. Mondjon, egy kicsit elidőzünk itt. Aha.
Hey, that did something. I think the water powers the bridge somehow.
Kezdődhet a műsor. Gyere vissza.
The water's filling the bucket.
Good. Let's see what those counterweights do. Ugh, the bucket's leaking.
Azt a vödör.
Can't hold it much longer.
Megvagy.
Okay, Jonah, you can let go.
That's it. Let's get across.
Megvan a híd. Alright. De szépen átugrottál.
Guess we go through here.
After you. What's that?
I think it's some sort of sealer or... Help me with this.
Sure. What is it?
It's a recipe. Seems to be a mixture of herbs. It could help if we run into any more jaguars.
Let's hope we don't. Way out is over here.
Aha, láttam a várost. F4. Ó.
We're getting closer to the village.
I can't wait to get back to civilization.
Ezt elhiszem.
These are different from the ruins in Mexico. Do your dad's notebooks say anything about Peru?
No. I mean, there is supposed to be a secret city of gold in Peru, Paititi. Every treasure hunter on Earth is looking for it. But Dad's notes stop in Mexico, like he lost interest or... I don't know. The next volume picks up in Syria.
Kitértek egy lapot.
Remind me how the riddle goes again. Chase the heart of the serpent.
To the silver-crowned mountain where the twins confer.
How far do you think it is to Kwakyaku?
Assuming we're going the right way, hard to say. but the irrigation system is a good sign.
Right. People were here at some point. Let's just hope they still are.
Annak az biztos. Kérjük szépen. Aha. Kérem. Szemű. Jó van. Na, nyilat kiadósítettük. Nézzük a képességeket. Na, mehetünk tovább. Tehát nem bántunk.
Whatever weapon these were attached to has rusted away in the jungle's humidity. There's something etched on them. Can barely make it out. P.H. Percy Fawcett. But we must be thousands of kilometers from his last known position.
Ja. De jól néz ki. Na, halott vagy. Kifosztjuk.
I think we can get out that way.
Jonah, help me with this. On 3, 2, 1.
Azt a kurva! Szétszednek. Ez az átkozott a rohadék. Ajjaj. Szétszed, baszki. Kaplak. Nem, menjünk olyan gyorsan. Gyógyuljunk csak meg. Szólj már meg! Jó széttéptek.
Lara, are you okay?
Szerinted? Épp most marcangoltak majdnem szét.
Lara, are you okay? Lara! Are you okay?
Help me with this.
Jó.
Your back looks bad. I'm gonna go make camp.
A csoda házhoz jött. Takaró. Ebbe ügyes.
Let me take a look at that. It's not pretty.
Durva kaland van.
You know, with everything we've been through recently, I've been thinking about my brother. I always tried to protect him. From my father. From himself. But I lost him.
You did everything you could.
If I had been in the right place, at the right time, he would still be here. If I had eyes in the back of my head.
You can't protect everyone. Thank you.
I miss him.
I know. My parents. I miss them too. I had a dream about my mother recently.
Yeah?
It was so vivid. When I was little, my father used to keep things from me. Hide things. About her, especially.
Why would he do that?
After she died, he thought they'd cause me pain. It didn't stop me from looking for them, of course. I still have so many questions.
Your dad created as many mysteries as he solved.
Dominguez said that he would use the silver box of his shell to remake the world. If you had that power, what would you do?
Panic, probably.
You wouldn't go back to when your brother was alive and be with him again.
And lose everything else? No way. I like this world. It's not perfect. But everything I love now is in it.
To claim her treasure, the adventurer Lara Croft must outwit the king, reach the forbidden tomb, and solve the mystery of the White Queen. The way will be fraught with trials.
Lara, are you doing all that homework?
The adventurer should not dally any longer. In a minute, Dad!
Meh.
The high walls of the castle beckon, taunting.
Hát ez jó. El a kiskorába. Hát ez nagyon jó.
Strange beasts cross our hero's path. Hard to tell if they're bloodthirsty.
Ez nagyon jó. Ez király. Na. Akkor most felfedezünk. A craft birtok. Ekkora játszó tele volt, te jó ég! Hát ez jó.
Looks like there's something up there in the crow's nest.
Itt nem adtam volna annól egy ilyen játszótérjét.
Lara tumbles into the darkness.
Hát itt mi van? De raknék itt, te jó ég. El is tudom mászni? Nem, jó.
Oh, brave Sir Knight, victim of the king's curse, doomed to stand vigil, warning away others from the forbidden tomb.
Nem tudom a grafikán egy picit húzni. Megérés. Hát ez most kivételesen jó fogja. ki. Hát ez mi?
Deadly accurate, for the most part. Our hero could shoot a fly of a cart at 100 paces. The White Queen, locked away, but not forgotten.
Lol, itt most XP-t kapok ilyenekért.
The excavation will soon reveal the secrets of this site.
Tudod ide felmászni? Nem. Akkor itt valamit kint kell. Aha. Tudom már mit kell csinálni.
Now for the real treasure in the Forbidden Tomb.
Várjál, még miért kommentálsz mindent? Egy kicsit körülnézünk. Ez mi?
Sir, I understand these last few years have been more than difficult for you. We all miss Amelia terribly. However, I worry Lara has begun to forget what little she knew about her mother. A terrible thing. I realize it is not my place to pry, but have you reconsidered talking to her about Amelia? My belief is that it would help you get over your tremendous grief and bring you two closer.
Wow. Komoly. Legjobb, hogyha mindent felfedezek. Látszik minden? Látszik bizony. Hang van, tökéletes. Jó.
The castle gates are well guarded. There's a reason our hero doesn't use the front door. Fresh graves. The king does not take kindly to trespassers. Amazing! Croft has entered a burial chamber that has not been disturbed in millennia.
Simán lehetett volna ilyen tesztpálya. Ők picik vagyunk, itt nem tudunk átugrálni mindenen. Ott van valami.
I have thought about it many times, and I'm still adamant that Lara be spared from this terrible grief, as you call it. Having her constantly thinking about her mother will only be more painful. It is better for her to be a child and not be burdened by such heavy thoughts. If you do not desist in this campaign of yours, I will not hesitate to terminate your employment at Croft Manor.
Igen, ezzel számolni lehetett. Mindig ez legegyszerűbb, ha valamit nem akar a főnök kirúgással fenyegetni, ugye?
Lara climbs out over a lake of bubbling lava.
Ott van valami. Rájunk? Még egyszer.
Have to do better.
Mit kell amúgy csinálni? ki kéne nyitnom. Valahogy így.
Test of skill. Our hero will need a bullseye to weigh down that basket.
Akkor a másik az ide kell. Ohoho. Hát ez hova esik? Nem lehet fölmászni? Nehogy nem. Ez kell. Oh.
Treasure is revealed. I think this is from when we walked the El Memsha. I don't remember much, except for how spicy the bazaar smelled. Mum looks so happy. So does Dad.
Na.
It's not fair. Why did she have to die?
Gyönyörű nő volt. Jól elejtették itt a tartalmakat, komolyan.
She discovers a strange set of hieroglyphs. Clues to the forbidden tomb, perhaps?
Ilyen jól megépíteni egy játszóteret, komolyan. Én meg a városban sincs. Au. Hát igen, nem úgy szolganőnek született, ez látszik. Ó, itt van valami.
What was it Dad said? Carnations first appeared where the Virgin Mary's tears fell.
Valószínűleg ide többet nem fogok visszatérni, ugyebár mivel álmodunk. Így ezért jól megnézzük mindent, mielőtt eltávozok innen. Úgy néz ki, hogy minden megvan.
The forbidden tomb calls out.
Nagy az a tiltottság. Azért nem van mi? Na. Tiltottság. Na jó.
Our hero must be quiet to avoid alerting the king.
What does Lara have to do with any of this? She's in her room doing her homework.
She hasn't much time.
Ojoj. A buci ideges. Ejha.
The King's Guard will never expect Croft to climb the castle.
Óha, de bátor. Innen leesik, és halhat.
The castle tower is taller than she thought.
Az egész házat megmásszuk. De jó.
Our hero continues climbing, looking for another way in. Our hero spies another entrance.
De jó ég! Újjúj! Nem szívbajos. Nagyon elfigyelt komolyan az apja.
Shoo! Go on! Young Lara confronts the extraordinary height and danger and pushes it from her mind.
Wow.
Almost there. She recovers her footing and her goal. Now, onward to the Forbidden Tomb. These parapets are damaged. She'll have to squeeze through.
Oh.
She's so close, she can almost touch it. But an invisible force field stands in her way. There must be another entrance.
Ez már nem a játszótér. Jó ég.
Our fearless adventurer has reached the summit.
Nem lehet visszamenni. Akkor előre.
At last, she spots a way in below. She will have to be careful.
Új, új.
Why do I do these stupid things? Shit! Croft chuckles at her audacity. She's close now.
Baszki. Azért ez durva.
At last, she enters the Forbidden Tomb. Wow. By night, the Great Bat stole the Queen at 30 North and 90 East. From her pen, she wrote her heart. With light, unlock her love's release. I wonder if the White Queen is lonely.
Szóval a Fej királynő az valóban bizonyos szemszögből él. Valós. Azt hittem, hogy csak irányz. Jó.
The head of King David. From a shepherd to a king. Imagine that. The head of King David. From a shepherd to a king. Imagine that. The cup of St. John. The apostle had been given a chalice of poisoned wine, but after his blessing, the poison transformed into a snake, and he drank the wine unharmed.
Azért nem csodálkoznék, ha a Fej királynő az anya lenne.
This is an old game. 2 shields and a white crown. Could that be the White Queen?
2 pajzs és egy korona.
A Byzantine scroll. Justice is the constant and perpetual wish to render everyone his due. Emperor Justinian. This is Egyptian, an evil eye box. The contents were meant to help sustain and provide for people in the afterlife.
És 95, azt mondta. Mit mondott?
This is an old game. 2 shields and a white crown. Could that be the White Queen?
What is it?
The cup of St. John. The apostle had been given a chalice of poisoned wine, but after his blessing, the poison transformed into a snake. A Byzantine scroll. Justice is the constant and This is Egyptian, an evil eye box. The contents were meant to help sustain and provide for people in the afterlife. I bet the poor thing could hardly see out of that chanfron. The Sun King, Louis XIV, married Maria Theresa, ending a long-standing war between France and Spain. The poor queen, Maria Theresa, died a painful death, to which the king said, "This is the first trouble she has given me." The king and the White Queen. There's something in the shields. Mid-14th century barding. Germanic, I think. I can't imagine how heavy those bardings were. Those poor horses. Mid-14th century barding. Germanic, I think. I can't imagine how heavy those bardings were. Those poor horses. A quotation from Chaucer. What is better than wisdom? Woman. What is better than a good woman? Nothing.
Szép. Jó, vannak a pajzsok. Egy pajzs, van a másik pajzs. Jó.
Where are the white pieces?
Mi a fene van itt? Hogy van ez? Na is csak ilyen. Van itt ilyen? Még a kék. Nem, téves.
This is an old game. 2 shields and a white crown. Could that be the White Queen?
Egy pajzs és egy fehér korona. Bent a négyzetben. Ez a négyzet. Akkor ide jön a pajzs. És van a királynő. Na, mozdulj! Na. Aha, jöttem már. És... Két pajzs. De a másik pajzs is jó. Király az bent lesz a izében. Szerintem. Na. Vezér, 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 vezér. Vezér. Gyere szépen. Jó, van két pajzs.
This enigmatic illustration recovered from a cursed and
30N90E, ez az, 30N90E. Ez lesz a 90. Aha. Értem már. 90E és 30V. Megvagy!
light unlock her last release. It worked. Croft has entered the forbidden mezzanine. She'll have to be careful. A Yatiri, a South American healer. A baby Tyrannosaurus Rex. I wonder if it lost its mother too.
Ja.
I just wanted to thank you for your discretion, as well as the work you have done. The vault has been constructed exactly to my specifications. The final payment will be sent at the end of the week. The delay was due to an accounting error, which has now been rectified. Yours, Richard Croft. No matter where you stand, these masks seem to stare at you. This looks Mayan. Is it Kukulkan? I wonder who those two dogs are. This is from Colombia, a Xeno chieftain mask. I wonder if these eyes have seen El Dorado. I haven't seen some of these artifacts before. An ossuary. This box contains the bones of the dead. I can't read the inscription.
Miket nem gyűjtöttek ezek?
This is the kind of armor that the conquistadors wore during the Age of Discovery. I wonder what they found. A statue of an Ariki from the Cook Islands. 25th dynasty. The interior of the sarcophagus is incredibly intricate. This looks Greek? No, Persian. I wonder what she's guarding.
Ezeket honnan szerezték?
A Persian lioness. But someone stole her head. I wonder what she was looking at.
Oh.
The death mask of Agamemnon, found in Mycenae. An African tribal mask, made of gold. Ashanti, perhaps. The great bat's wings unfurl. The knight's shield reflects the lightning. There she is, the White Queen. Trapped. I have to help her.
Jó, addig jók vagyunk. Jöttek királynők.
Now I can free her. With light, unlock her love's release.
Oh.
Amazing.
Ajha.
Her heart pounding, our hero crosses the threshold into the unknown. These are Mum's things.
The path was dark and is guarded by bats, said the Red Knight. The White Queen regarded him with a curious smile and said,
Bats! I'm not afraid of bats. I'm not afraid of anything. Tell me about this.
You and me are riding a T-Rex in Egypt.
Where's Daddy?
At work.
Amelia, this is very, very important. I cannot abandon my responsibilities just on the verge.
You are always on the verge. Your obsession is destroying this family.
Obsession. I'm upset.
You are missing your daughter's childhood because you're always in some tomb on the other side of the world. Why can't you be happy with what you have?
Oh, for goodness sake, you don't have to deal with it.
Dad?
Please, for goodness sake, you've got to understand. This is probably the most important one I've arrived at. Well, okay, what do I do? I have to...
Dad? Dad! Dad! Come on. Please, Dad. Wake up. Dad. Don't leave me.
Basszus kulcs. Ez nagyon durva.
Morning. So, Silver Crown Mountain?
Yeah.
I wonder what the jungle has in store for us today.
Whatever it is, we'll handle it.
Hey, it can't be worse than yesterday, right?
Jó. Válca, semmi extra. Jó, ez így. Ne, és itt a ruhánk a Rise of the Tomb Raider. Ez nagyon jó. Az. Itt az összes külső karakter. Hát ez nagyon jó. Na, folytassuk az utunkat. Ugye kicsit reálisabb a dolog. Kuvajakú. Következő ponton, amit keresünk. Nem kell nekem elmenni, nekem realisztikás kell. Pedig amit végig szenvedtek. Nézd ki most reálisan. Jana? Innen folytatjuk, ugye? Jó, akkor kicsit körülnézek, aztán mehet. Ezt nem értem, hogy napja akkor öngyilkos lett. Hivatalos Tomb Raider sztoriban eltűntnek nyilvánították. Hogy ez az anyja? Jól megkeverték. Várjunk. Jó, van, mehetünk tovább. Ez mi? Nem azt mondta, hogy rejtett sír van a közelben? De hol? Na jó. Jönk tovább.
July 18th. I awoke this morning at the sight of my father wringing his handkerchief tightly between his two hands. Wide-eyed and unblinking, he stared in Raleigh's direction. Raleigh had passed. Infection had set into his wounds days ago, and shortly after, fever took hold. Between fits of cold sweats, laboured groans of pain, and demented ramblings, Raleigh had somehow been able to insist on forging ahead. Father had tried to reason with him, telling him to turn back, to let us carry the torch, but Raleigh made it clear. Turning our backs on him would have been leaving him there to die. We forged ahead. We were as far away from civilization as we had ever been, and we foolishly continued to trudge forward. So long, old friend.
Na szép. Csak felvel expedíciós napló. Tudsz ugrani? Tudsz, hát jó van.
There's a road.
Let's check it out.
Shit, Trinity, get down.
Damn.
Elávé.
Follow my lead.
What are you doing?
Get back. Hide.
You're the logistics guy, aren't you?
I'm not the one who drove onto a rotting bridge.
Whoa, hold up! I got him! Hold on, you're friendlies. Keep your eyes open. Someone should check back there.
I'll do it.
Put it right there. Make sure nothing can get through. I want this whole area sealed off.
Yes, sir!
If there's anything here, we're gonna find it.
Hogy. Jó, beépülünk. Apá. Hát ha lebukunk, akkor előnek. Jó, ezt is tudjuk.
Someone should check back there.
I'll do it.
Put it right there. Make sure nothing can get through. I want this whole area sealed off.
Yes, sir!
If there's anything here, we're gonna find it.
John tud ölni. Mi a fene?
When's the last time this thing was serviced? This is rusty. Don't get distracted, Mendez. What are we looking for here? Anything that moves. Anything that doesn't.
They still didn't find that relic. I'd love to be the guy that does.
Not me.
Why not? You'd be a hero.
I'll be dead more likely. No thanks. I'll keep sitting here looking for hostiles.
Less talking, more looking, gentlemen. Get off your asses.
Yes, sir.
Ennél mocskosabbak, már nem is lehetnénk. Ide, csak ide! Mit van? Elműt, csóron vagy. Gondoltam.
Laura, we're clear.
Hova egy kicsit. Jé, már nincsenek az ágyúba.
It's quiet. What's your team doing?
I'll check.
We're not paying them to sightsee.
We'll have to go under.
Yeah.
We know there's the main temple. What we're looking for is any smaller rooms we might have missed before.
Okay.
Really wedged in there.
I'm afraid if we move it, we'll lose it.
We're gonna have to reinforce the bridge. Why didn't you test the bridge like I told you?
Oh, I'm pretty sure we did test the bridge first.
Fuck off. I'm not covering for you.
Maybe we can pull it out.
Okay, maybe. Let me think about that.
We can take them.
Jó, szép csendben.
You go left. I'll take these guys.
What in God?
Hide.
Dave, Sammy. Those guys. I told them to test the bridge first. Son of a... Dave! Dave!
Ssss, tényleg közelebb. 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 Csináljak. van. Nem sok van már belőletek, halljátok. Mit van? Jó, kérem. Nem lehet felhasználni esetleg? Trinity. Tankaljának. Ajajaj. Nem tanulták még meg, hogy itt a modern technológiák semmit nem érnek. Ezek szerint nem. Oh. Na, van most már egy szuper csúzlink. Oh-oh. Oh, szép.
Thanks. You okay?
Yeah. Take this.
Na, most már van fegyverünk. Indultunk felszámolni a Trinityt. Olyan golyózápolt rendezek, hogy arról fordulnak.
That was close.
Yeah.
How'd they know to come here?
I don't know.
Not exactly the civilization I was hoping to run into.
Te akartál civilizációt? Abbi 45. Jó, ez mi? Cuccok. Jó van. Nézzük, mit tud ez a fegyó. Nem rossz. Őskület. Legébb fegyó jó lesz. Na jó.
My arm is so itchy.
That means it's healing.
I might have liked it better when it was injured.
Oh no, I'm just trying not to think about my back.
You know, my grandmother survived a tsunami in the 60s.
What happened?
She lost friends. Her family lost their business. But after that, she could feel things coming. Volcanic eruptions, storms, other things. What was your mother like? You don't talk about her as much.
She was creative, adventurous. I think she was probably the glue that kept us together. After her death, it was more lonely.
A nagymama az
Think
anyja.
about going back to New Zealand.
Sometimes. Maybe not as much as Hawaii. But yeah,
Both your homes are so far removed from...
everything. Maybe that's why I can't stop traveling.
Na most már az állatok ellen van izénk. Főfegyverünk. Most már jöhet. Medve, jaguár, akármi. Na, ugorj, nem vészes, stabil. Na, jössz? Engedjen. Aha.
That did it. on, let's go.
Any idea what the twins in that riddle are?
Could be anything. A pair of monuments or mountains or streams.
I suppose we'll know it when we see it.
Yeah.
Na, Kuvajakó, itt vagyunk.
I see people down there.
Hope they're friendly.
I'll let you do the talking. Hi.
Do you know if there's a place nearby we can stay for the night?
How'd you get so deep into the jungle? You lose your tour group or something?
No.
There were some guys here before, looking for artifacts. You with them?
Trinity.
Definitely not.
I need a break anyway. Come with me. Oh, I'm sorry to ask so many questions, but the only B&B in town is my place.
Well, you can't be too careful. By the way, I'm Jonah.
Abby, Lara. Come in, have a seat. Carlos, 3.
Jó kis hely.
So, what are you here for exactly?
Well, we were following a riddle when our plane went down.
You mean it crashed?
Yeah.
And you just walked out of the crash?
Well, you know, it was cruising pretty low.
We are looking for Maya ruins.
Mayan. You know you're in Peru, right?
Yeah. Long story.
Oh. Thanks. Well, you don't seem like a typical archaeologist.
Oh, she's the archaeologist. I'm just a cook.
Really?
Yeah.
Have you tried any of our local ceviche yet? It's a specialty.
Not unless it grows in the jungle.
Oh, don't tell me you missed our famous fish trees. Where did you take this?
Mexico. Why?
Oh, I've seen this symbol before.
Where?
There's some ruins nearby, and a small rock with something like this carved on it.
Do you mind if I take a look around?
Be my guest, but I guarantee they're not Mayan. My people were Inca and proud of it.
Why don't you rest for a while?
Are you sure?
I promised you a day off.
Na.
I'm not gonna say no to that.
Have fun.
Na. Összehozza őket. Hallgatozunk egy kicsit.
Colleagues. She's brilliant. Oh, no. Nothing like that. No, I'm pretty single.
Interesting.
Na jó. Adjuk magára őket is betenni.
¿Es nueva aquí? Acostúmbrese a no hacer nada. Aunque beber y sudar ayuda a soportar el día.
You're not a local?
No, trabajo en un barco que golpeó unas rocas a las afueras de la ciudad. La tormenta llegó de la nada. Hundió el maldito barco.
Igen, kiderül, hogy itt is a ősi játok van.
And then they were Quechua, and then after that it gets naughty. I don't know.
Hihetetlen, hogy így is lehet ismerkedni.
¿Quiere negociar?
Huh.
Üzletet.
Ah, hola. ¿Forma parte del equipo de excavación?
No, just passing through.
Bien, si necesita algo, el mercado está en el centro del pueblo. ¿Podría abastecerse antes de continuar?
Thank you.
Fue un placer.
Llevo 2 años tratando de reunir valor para invitarla a salir. Por fin lo hago y... ¿Quién es ese tipo?
Mi van? Jó, azt úgy gyorsan beszélt, és szót sértettem belőle. Darabtábor, ez az.
Thank God. The storm barely affected the village. The epicenter was closer to the plain.
Na, tudunk gyors
Could have been
utazni.
much worse. What have I done? What if the earthquake hits here? Hundreds of people will die. I need to find a way to stop it.
Van. Jöhet. Jó van. Az jó lesz. Beépülünk. Nem. Nem. Ez kell nekem. Jó lesz ez. Beépültök legalább.
Si quiere conocer Kuwak Yaku, puedo ayudarla.
Are you the local tour guide?
Sé a dónde ir. Y a quién no acercársele.
I see.
El mejor pescado es el del muelle, obvio. El licor de cerdo tiene los mejores tacos. Pero la cerveza está caliente.
I'll watch out for that.
Y Omar, aléjese de ese tipo. No necesita sus problemas. Cree que puede venir a la ciudad y tomar lo que quiera.
Right. Well, I'll be sure to keep an eye out for trouble.
Ojos bien abiertos.
Ok.
Otra tormenta como la última y el río se llevará toda la aldea.
Quizás sea lo mejor.
Ay, solo estás disgustado por todo el trabajo extra que tenemos que hacer. La última vez quedaste adolorido 3 días, anciano.
Jó nagy hely ez. Hát ez mi?
I've been doing some research and I think we might be able to set ourselves up with a homemade refinery. It's going to be a lot of work though, and I can't do it alone. We'll need to build an oil tank, 1,000 litre capacity. The hull of the ship sunk in the river could be used for the tank. Any volunteers for a salvage mission? We need to set up a system to collect the crude. Who wants to be in charge of the bucket brigade? Once we get these things set up, we should be able to make diesel, kerosene, and petrol. Enough to fly the planes and eventually maybe even turn a profit.
Oh, az mi?
Looks like this is Abby's family tree. Her family has lived in this village for hundreds of years, and it seems as though she's somehow related to most of the villagers.
Hol az árus? Álljunk, ez mi? Ez kell lehet. Na jó, krejtelkép. Aha, ott vagyunk a kereskedő felé.
Siempre es bueno ver caras nuevas en el pueblo. Sienta bien saber que no han olvidado este rinconcito del mundo. Y también le sienta bien al bolsillo, si tiene la gentileza de echarle un vistazo a lo que vendemos en la tienda.
Fogalmam nincs, hogy merre van, mit keresek.
La jungla toma lo que quiere. Es difícil conseguir que revele sus secretos. Pero encontré uno. Creo.
You have.
El pueblo tiene muchas capas. Remueves una y encuentras otra. Y otra.
It does seem to have quite the history.
A veces me pregunto si no ha estado aquí. De una manera u otra, desde el principio, parece diferente a los otros.
Which others?
Todos. Hombres buscando petróleo, oro. Se llevan todo lo que pueden.
Oké, de a kereskedő mindig nincs meg.
Continue to restrict the distribution of supplies. When we come through the area, it's better for everyone if your people are more concerned with their next meal or their child's fever, rather than with what's happening outside the village. As promised, once our investigation in the area is complete, we will provide monthly rations equal to double what you currently receive from care for 24 months, provided you keep up your end of the bargain. Cordially, Estella Diaz, Director of Community Outreach Programs, Order of Trinity.
Mami, ¿qué es eso que hay en la isla?
Hace muchos, muchos años, eso era un templo.
O sea, ¿antes de que tú nacieras?
Mucho antes. Incluso antes de que naciera el abuelo.
¿Y qué le pasó?
Era su tiempo.
Qué triste.
Pero siempre y cuando lo recordemos en nuestros corazones y en nuestros actos, seguirá con nosotros.
¿Como al abuelo?
Sí, igual que al abuelo.
Hola, kereskedő.
entrar a ver qué están vendiendo hoy? ¿Hay lembado?
La verdad es que estoy cansada de que siempre ande viendo qué hago. ¿Necesitas ayuda, Margarita? Ven, te muestro cómo hacerlo, Margarita.
This is the story of local caverns rumored to be haunted. Ghostly noises coming from deep within the bowels of the earth. No one who's entered the caves has ever returned. Mysterious sounds, something between the booming of thunder and the howling of dogs, and a mysterious light glowing within.
Jó, a kereskedő. Valahol itt. Ebből menjünk, jó bizony.
El tiempo que tarde haciendo las compras.
¿Tiene algo que quiera comerciar?
Van, Beza. Últim itt van.
Déjeme adivinar. Omar la envió a extorsionarme. Sepa que no le daré nada a ese bastardo.
What are you talking about?
¿De qué estoy? Disculpe, vi el cuchillo y el arma y pensé que... olvídelo. ¿Busca algo en particular o solo está viendo?
What do you have?
¿Qué tengo? Esto es Yaku, uno de los principales sitios arqueológicos de Sudamérica. Bueno, podría serlo. Debería serlo.
If it weren't for pillagers?
Exacto. Omar y sus matones van tras el dinero, no tras la historia. Tengo a la venta artículos culturales importantes. Un poco dañados, pero vale la pena restaurarlos.
Ó, szép. Hűha. Na, van pénzünk.
Excelente elección.
Jó. Ezekből mind eladhatok. Wow. Jó.
Siempre listo para los negocios.
Jó van.
Jonah, I found Incan ruins, but I think the foundation of the temple is older.
Yeah, Abby remembered where she saw that symbol. It's inside the temple somewhere.
Great. Tell her thank you for me.
I'm right here. You can thank me by not breaking anything.
I'll be right there, Lara.
Rea, the Incan god of the moon. He was relatively low in status, so he didn't have a mate. This tells the story of how he reshaped his sperm into the form of a fruit, which impregnated the goddess Kavika when she ate it. This pregnancy came as quite a surprise since Kavika was a virgin. But when her son was born, the boy immediately solved the question of his paternity by crawling right towards Rea. Kavika was so humiliated by Rea's low standing that she fled with her son to Peru, where they turned into coastal rocks.
Oké. Ezt úgy teszek, mintha érteném. Na. Oké, erre lesz tovább a folytatás, akkor beszélgessünk el a helyiekkel.
No entiendo cómo pueden chismorrear con tanto ánimo cuando hemos perdido tanto.
I'm sorry.
¿Eh? Usted no es Mariela.
No, I'm just, so sorry to bother you.
Oh yeah.
Miss Ortiz, thank you for your recent inquiry. A water quality index, WQI, was calculated for river sites surrounding the village of Kwakiaku from the samples you provided, and results have shown that the river sites should be classified as bad water quality. The results of this study have shown large-scale impacts that include siltation, chemical pollution, and heavy metal pollution. Turbidity and total solids exceeded the environmental limits. Water of high turbidity, hazy, murky water, cannot be used as potable water, and the high total solids also imply that it cannot be used as irrigation water as well, as this will damage infrastructure. It is most likely that any subsistence fishing that took place before is no longer possible at the affected river sites, thereby impacting negatively on people's livelihoods. Similarly, pH was in the high alkaline range as well as COD. These parameters were indicative of some chemical pollution in the river. The pH that is alkaline, hard water, is corrosive and can damage plumbing equipment and clothes. High levels of fluoride increase the risk of diseases such as dental and skeletal fluorosis. The presence of pathogenic bacteria such as Salmonella also represents an immediate health risk for the local community.
¿Tuviste noticias de tu hija últimamente?
Nunca lo había visto por aquí.
I just got in, but I won't be staying long.
Que la apariencia no te engañe. Es un buen lugar. Difícil, pero bueno.
Your garden seems to have survived the storm.
Suerte y trabajo duro. Mucha gente ayudó en la siembra, así que también quieren protegerlo.
Ja.
This is a dedication to Supe, god of death and ruler of Uku Pasha, the Incan underworld. It entreats him to come forth with his legions of demons and to converge on this site, where the local people will do him honor with written poems extolling his greatness or offerings of food and drink. By paying him the respect he deserves in this way, the local people pray he will only take those he must, and not harm any others of their community unnecessarily.
Ejha. Oké, és hol vagyunk? Ahol csak egy tábláját jöttünk ide.
Este sitio no puede ofrecerle nada, lo sé. Pero eso es temporal, vaya. Es lo que intentamos cambiar.
Több minden felfedezni való van itt, mint is hittem.
Este pueblo estuvo una vez bajo el ala y la atención del cóndor, pero dejamos que el águila lo ahuyentara.
I'm not sure I understand.
Yo tampoco. Nos perdimos en nuestra búsqueda. Pensé que seríamos más felices con monedas en los bolsillos, pero el águila también se llevó eso.
Bancho. ¡Vamos! Es fácil. Solo agárralo y mételo el petardo por el... Ya sabes qué.
¿Y si tiene... ya sabes qué?
¿De qué otra manera va a cagar?
No quiero hacerlo. Es muy malvado. Mejor hagamos volar piñas y listo.
¿Qué le decimos a Javier?
¿Decirle que conseguimos mascota?
¡Súper!
Jó van, nem bántják. Hát itt mi van? Jó, itt nem jutunk ki, nézzük meg itt. Erre a vízzel mondhatták, hogy egészségtelen és szennyezett. De erre a félig benne.
Someone has barricaded the path.
Voilà. Na, lassan közeledünk a stream végéhez, és a Battlefield 3-mal hamarosan visszatérek. Innen fogjuk folytatni. Hamarosan ismét találkozunk. Addig is, sziasztok!